Namaste everyone, and thank you for joining me in this class. Today's class we are focusing on the upper body, which means we will target our shoulders, neck, upper back, mid back, spine and chest. You might need 2 yoga blocks, but even if you don't have yoga blocks, it's totally fine. Now without any further ado, let's get started. So today we'll start straight from tabletop. So on the knees hip width apart, palms under the shoulders, spread the fingers wider. Keep the toes back. As you inhale, drop the belly, shifting forward so shoulders pass the wrist. As you exhale, round the back, move back and drop the hips all the way back on the heels. Now keep the back rounded as you inhale, come up, forward, drop the belly, shift forward, exhale, round the back and move back. Back rounded, let's do 3 more times. Inhale with the back rounded, shifting forward, drop the belly, shoulders past the wrist, exhale, round the back and move all the way back. 2 more, inhale, so with the back rounded you come up, then inhale, drop the belly, lift up, exhale, round and back. Let's do 1 more, inhale, rounded back, drop the belly, shifting forward, exhale, round the back and move all the way back in child's pose. So now bring the big toes together, go wider with the knees. Extend the hands forward. Now this time you will keep your elbows, your shoulders lifted up. See if you can stay up on the fingertips. So walk forward and forward with the hands without dropping the shoulders all the way down on the floor. So feel an active lift, active length, keeping the forehead off the floor. Breathe, try to create more space. And exhale, release. So you're releasing energetically without dropping your shoulders or your chest or your forehead down on the floor. 1 more breath here. And exhale, release. Now as you inhale, slowly lift the head, walk back with the hands and slowly come back up in a tabletop. Now from here we'll move in puppy pose. So I'll show you 2 modifications that you can try. First is knee in line with the hip. Walk forward with the hands. Either drop the forehead down or your chin down or your chest all the way down. Now if you have 2 blocks, then you can take 2 blocks, place them shoulder width apart, and then you can use different height. Maybe your lower height, maybe the lowest height, or you can change or use a maximum height. If you can, then place your elbows. So your elbows will go on the blocks. Blocks are shoulder width apart, bringing the palms together. Exhale, drop the chest. Bringing the palms between the shoulder blades, maybe move your knees a little more back. So make sure the knees and hips are in one line. And as you exhale, try to drop the chest more, releasing your shoulders, your upper back. Breathe. And actively hold the pose. Energetically feel that with each breath you're releasing yourself a little more. And let's take 2 more deep breaths here. Allow your body to completely release into the pose. So try not to resist back. And 1 more deep breath here. And slowly coming back up, slowly releasing one hand, then the other hand, and then you can remove the blocks. So if you are on the floor, you will walk back and meet me back in a tabletop. From here, tuck the toes under, lift the hips back up, downward dog. Start to walk the knees to stretch the hamstring, push the heels back. Relax the neck. And exhale, both heels down. Micro bend in the knee. As you inhale, shift forward in plank pose. So make sure the palms are in line with the shoulders. Maybe move back with the heels or pushing back with the heels. Now inhale, push the floor away, and exhale, lift the hips back up, downward dog. Micro bend in the knee is fine, or if you need to adjust, walk slightly forward. Now from here again, inhale as you round the back, shift forward in plank pose. Holding it here in plank, Exhale, move back, downward dog. Let's do 4 more times. Inhale, shifting forward in plank. Push the floor away, keep the core engaged. Exhale, downward dog. Micro bend in the knees, fine if you are here. Again, inhale forward, exhale back. 2 more. Inhale forward, exhale back, and last one. Inhale forward, exhale, downward dog. From here, knees down. Bend your elbows and lower all the way down. Release the toes back, palms under the shoulders. Feet hip width apart. Press the palms. Inhale, cobra. Micro bend the elbows, shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog. So tuck the toes, lift the hips back up. Stay here in downward dog. And from here, bring your right leg forward. Now left knee down, left toes back. Keep the left hand inside as you inhale, open the right hand to the right side. Finding a twist with the chest, opening the chest to the right side. Now inhale, center, and as you exhale, slowly come up. Bring the right hand somewhere back on your left leg and your right hand will go up. If this is not happening, then you can grab your waist with your right hand. Chest, opening the chest more to the right side. Reaching up and over with the left hand. Breathe. And as you exhale, slowly untwist, come back, both hands down on the mat. From here, tuck the toes, lift the left leg up, step back. Plank pose. From here, knees down, bend your elbows and bring your chest and chin down on the mat. Ashtanga Namaskar. So try keeping the hips lifted up, palms under the shoulders, toes down. And now as you inhale, slide forward, cobra. Lift the chest. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Breathe. Now on the other side, inhale, left leg forward, right knee down, right toes back. Now right hand inside, open the left hand to the left side. Opening the chest. Breathe. Now inhale, center, and as you exhale, slowly come up. Now option 2, bring your left hand back on your back leg, right hand up, or left hand on your waist. Right hand up and over. Find the twist, opening to the left side. Good. Now exhale, slowly release, both hands down and step back. Back to plank. From here, lift the hips back up, downward dog. Now slowly walk back with the hands. Go wider with the feet. So feet are mat width apart. Now if you're not able to touch your hands down, you can use a block here. So option to keep the knees bent if your hamstrings are too tight, or use a block. So use a block to get some extra height. If you're using the block, then try to keep the knee straight. If you're not using the block, then you can micro bend the knee. So the idea is to place your right hand in the center on the floor or on the block. Left hand will go on the waist. Now as you inhale, lengthen the spine. So I'm lengthening forward, and as you exhale, you twist to the left side. Now hands on the waist, or left hand will go up. Then breathe. Breathing into the stretch, maybe look up. If this is too much for the neck, then look down. One more breath and exhale, release. Let's switch the side. Right hand will go on the waist. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist to the right side. Maybe lift the right hand up. Breathe and exhale, slowly release. Both hands down, bring the both feet hip width apart. From here, inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold or micro bend in the knee. Now inhale, half lift. Exhale, walk forward, back in downward facing dog. Breathe. Now from downward dog, inhale, shifting forward in plank. Lower the knees. One more time, Ashtanga Namaskar. So bend your elbows and lower all the way down. So chin down, chest down, hips lifted up, palms under the shoulders. Breathe. Now option 2, lift the heels up, point the toes up. Breathe. Now exhale, release the toes, slide the chest forward, lift the chest, cobra. Inhale and exhale, again lower all the way down. So we are back on the belly. Now we'll practice cobra 4 more times. So press into the hands, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. 2 more, inhale, lift up. Exhale. Last one, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower all the way down. One more time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, this time moving all the way back in child's pose. So bringing the big toes together, extend the hands forward and rest your head all the way down this time. So slow down the breath, release the upper back, shoulders, forehead. Slow down the breathing, reset the body. And one more deep breath here. If you wish to stay longer, you can pause the video. As this is a short practice, we are moving quickly. So take your time if you need. Now slowly walk the hands back. So you are coming halfway back. Keeping the left hand down, reach your right hand to the left side of the mat. Now go as far as you can, dropping the right shoulder completely down. Right palm facing up. Extend the left hand forward, drop your forehead down. Now if this is not happening, you can rest your forehead on a block like this. So feeling the stretch in the right shoulder, extend your left hand forward. Try to drop the hips back. Feel a nice length in the spine at the same time. Stretching the shoulder and also opening the left side of the body. Slow down the breath. And one more breath here. And then slowly walk back. Let's come up and switch the side. So you can use the block or without using the block. This time extending the right hand forward, left hand on the right side. Finding a gentle twist, extending the right hand forward, left hand on the left side. Finding a gentle twist in the spine, stretch in the left shoulder and opening in the right side of the body. You're also working on a gentle hip opener. So observe those areas that are working actively in the pose. Try to release a little more into the pose. One more big breath. And slowly walk back with the right hand. Slowly release as you come back to center. From here you can remove the block. Come back up in a seat. Bring the knees together. Now you can find yourself in any sitting comfortable position, in a kneeling position or any sitting comfortable position. Bring your both hands on the shoulders and make gentle circles by rotating the elbows to release the shoulders. You can close your eyes and just feel the stretch, or you can keep your eyes open. So small circles to release the shoulders. Then release the hands, moving into a side stretch. So left hand down, right hand up. Breathe into the right side. And slowly come back, release, switch the side. Left hand up. Breathe into the left side. And slowly release, come back, both hands on the knees. Now you can close your eyes, or again keeping the eyes open, make small and gentle circles with the neck. So rotate the neck to release any tension. So we are tuning back into the parasympathetic nervous system with very slow, gentle movements. And let's reverse the direction. So you can release the tightness if you're feeling in any part. Make sure you're moving only the neck and not the spine. Let's make 2 more circles with your awareness. And slowly coming back to center, neutral neck position. Keep the eyes closed, palms facing up on the knees. Take a moment to relax yourself. Release the body in Virasana and notice your upper body, your shoulders, your neck, your back, chest. Try to release any tension from these areas, or just notice how you're feeling after the practice. Do you feel more open? Take a moment to just observe these areas. You're feeling more relaxed, more comfortable, and more open. Then tuning in with the breath, take few deep breaths here on your own. To find a state of the mind which is more calm, more relaxed, more grounded in the moment. Continue your practice on your own. Continue your breathing with its own natural rhythm, and surrender yourself into this moment. Continue here, or you can also release your body completely down in Shavasana and rest for a few minutes or as long as you need. Thank you very much for joining me today and sharing your space and energy with me. I know it was a little intense than the previous classes, but you are welcome to go slow and at your own pace. But it's really important to release the tension from these areas, and I hope you are feeling that release. Thank you again for joining me today. I will see you in the next class. Namaste.